The first time I shared a detailed analysis of WULF stock with you was exactly 2.5 months ago when the share price was around $4.2. In less than 3 months, the company's stock price has risen by more than 160%, and in just the past month alone, it climbed by about 104%. Followers of my channel are truly lucky investors, and I want to congratulate every single one of them. In today's video, I will share with you the price forecasts for WULF stock from America's most well-known platforms and analysts. Before starting the video, I'd like to remind you that my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of September. If I can really reach 1,000 subscribers, I will open up my entire portfolio and share with you all the stocks I'm holding. If that sounds interesting, then please help me reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of September. So, let's get into the video. TeraWulf is a US-based company that operates not only environmentally friendly Bitcoin mining but also high-performance computing centers. The company is currently building HPC facilities with over 500 megawatts of power capacity, backed by regulated financial support for these projects. For example, under its strategic partnership with Google, the company financed 50% of the costs for a 200 megawatts facility and in return acquired an 8% stake. These partnerships and developments are what shape analysts' forecasts about TeraWulf's future performance. In this video, we will review analysts' 12-month price targets for WULF stock as well as the positive and negative arguments behind those forecasts. According to the latest data, the analyst consensus on TeraWulf stock is rated as a strong buy. A survey by Stock Analysis of 10 analysts indicates that the 12-month average price target for WULF is $11.4. Similarly, the WallStreetZen platform, based on the views of 7 Wall Street analysts, sets WULF's 1-year average target at $12.07. These targets suggest an upside potential of about 10 to 15% compared to current levels. Analyst-specific targets vary across sources, generally ranging from $6 to $15. For example, some independent analysts listed in WULF's coverage show their price targets on screen right now, and I recommend pausing this part of the video to carefully review the table. On the other hand, consensus calculations from platforms like TipRanks are similar. According to TipRanks, based on 11 analysts, WULF's 1-year average target is $12.09. The highest forecast stands at around $15, while the lowest ranges between 4.00 and 6.50. For example, MarketBeat shows the lowest price target at $4, while Fintel sets a range of 6.56 to 15.75. The typical analyst consensus suggests WULF's share price could fluctuate between $10 and $15 over the next 12 months, averaging around $12. WallStreetZen reports that Wall Street analysts expect WULF's price to rise to $12.07 by August 2026. These figures reflect expectations of positive growth for the company over the next year. Although analysts maintain an optimistic view on TeraWulf shares, they weigh both positive and negative arguments. On the positive side, the expansion of the 500 megawatts Lake Mariner HPC facility and the strategic partnership with Google are noteworthy. Google has financed 50% of the project costs in exchange for an 8% stake in TeraWulf, while Fluidstack has signed a 10-year lease agreement. Another positive argument is that TeraWulf's use of carbon-neutral energy sources helps optimize operating costs and create potential for higher profitability. Analysts forecast that although the company's EPS will remain negative in 2025, it could reach plus $0.09 in 2026 and plus $0.76 in 2027, laying the groundwork for future earnings growth and possible dividends. However, there are also negative factors. WULF's financial metrics do not yet fully align with its share price performance. In the first quarter of 2025, the hash rate decreased while electricity costs were higher than expected, causing sales and EBITDA to fall short of forecasts. Rising energy costs and operational challenges are putting pressure on profit margins. Despite a market capitalization of about $4.4 billion, making the stock a high-risk investment. The volatility of the crypto market and WULF's high beta coefficient of around 4 can also lead to sharp fluctuations in the share price. Overall, TipRanks, WallStreetZen, and MarketBeat forecast a 12-month price target for WULF stock in the range of $11 to $12. While positive factors support the company's outlook, weaknesses in its financial metrics encourage investors to act cautiously. If you're curious about my personal opinion, to be honest, when I first discovered and shared this company with you, the price targets from major US platforms and individual analysts were already similar to what they are now. From this, I conclude that most of these forecasts are at least 5 to 6 months old and many of them haven't been updated. On the other hand, WULF has already surpassed more than 90% of those targets and continues to climb. In my view, the current price levels are very risky in the short term, for example, over a 1 to 2 month period, because the financial position is not yet fully solidified. However, for a longer horizon of 1 to 2 years, I believe the stock price will end up hundreds of % higher than it is now. At the same time, the share price of companies like this is highly dependent on the cryptocurrency market. Any political turmoil or short-term pullback in the crypto market could directly cause the company's stock price to decline as well. Finally, I'd like to mention that if you want to receive up to $30 in free cryptocurrency and stock rewards, you can download the QuantFury platform using the link I've pinned in the comments, complete your registration with my invite code, and claim your gift. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected and continue having great discussions in the comments together with other valuable investors like you. By the way, I've also pinned the link to our daily WhatsApp channel posts at the top of the comments.